not to let him.
Ward, 20 years of age, will not turn 21 until next February. Aripgadjiev, 26 years of age. Aripgadjiev has guaranteed Belarus their second ever boxing medal. Andre Ward is thinking gold for Team USA. Last gold medal in boxing, 1996, David Reed, light middleweight. Andre Ward of the United States, 20 years of age, from Oakland, California, goes for gold in the light heavyweight division against Magomed Aripgadjiev of Belarus in the blue. The last gold for the United States in this weight class, Andrew Maynard in 1988.
Aripgadjiev has the height to go with that size, as usual, the long arms to give problems to Ward. Ward has the speed, the quick hands, and the legs to take away those advantages.
Gerardo Montero, the Dominican Republic, the referee.
After Ward talked to his two coaches to get advice, head coach Bashir Abdullah and assistant coach Joe Sanders, he may have been well served to talk to his favorite real estate agent and get advice there, which would be three things: location, location, and location. That's what this fight, I think, is all about for Ward. Where he puts himself, not to allow Aripgadjiev to use those long arms. Get on the sides, Bob, give angles, use those quick feet.
All right, you answered my question. I was going to ask you, what is the proper location?
Be in the right place. And that's exactly where Ward wants to be, so he can be on that middle podium in about 10 minutes. There is a danger zone, even with a man with quick hands like Andre Ward from the United States in the red. If you throw those quick hands from too far away, you can leave yourself susceptible, especially with a tall opponent that has the ability to pick you up, see you coming forward, and plant a leather glove on your chin. There's a reason why quick fighters will sometimes break the rules. They get intoxicated by this speed, and they get away with it.
Neither of those two jabs by Ward registered with the judges at ringside.
Unfortunately, we've been seeing too much of that throughout this Olympic tournament. Blows that score, but do not go up.
So Ward trails by one.
Okay, keep boxing, okay?
After one.
Keep boxing, smart boxing, all right? Let's carry him a little bit to the right, just a little bit too, a little bit forward, okay? And try not to let him touch us with that strong jab, because he's going to get credit for it, okay? All right, let's keep boxing, all right? How you feel?
Feel good.
Okay. Get in range a little bit, okay? And start your offense, all right? Just use your hand speed.
You back it up, though.
Who?
Yeah.
Because you got to work off the double stick and bring the right hand. Double or triple jab, okay? Boom, 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 then bring it, okay? All right.
Andre Ward, married, 2 young sons. From Oakland, California, his father passed away suddenly 2 years ago at the age of 45. His godfather and coach, Virgil Hunter, has been like a second father to him. In fact, Andre sent his wife and his young sons to stay with family in Seattle in January so he and his coach, Virgil Hunter, could focus on winning a gold medal at the Olympic Games. Teddy, his work ethic is unparalleled on this U.S. team.
That's why I believe he's here fighting for the gold today. There are other athletes, other fighters on this United States team with just as much speed, just as much ability to use their legs, maybe more in some ways. But it's Ward who has the maturity to use those abilities on a consistent level.
Part of his training regimen at Cal State Hayward, pushing Virgil Hunter's Cadillac at 2-minute intervals around the parking lot.
If Ward cannot get what he wants from the orthodox side, you saw a second ago, he's very able and equipped to turn around to the southpaw side. He can do it righty or lefty, as he needs to. Right now you can see Ward trying to get position, trying to get angles, using the fleetness of his feet that his opponent, Aripgadjiev, does not possess. Trying to get angles trying to make sure he keeps Aripgadjiev doing that, reaching in, off balance, not set to use his sides.
Ward steps in with a right.
Now there's the speed of Ward paying dividends. Jumping in, but again, breaking the rules, jumping in from too far away.
Holyfield, Evander Holyfield right behind us, yelling, double up the jab.
When you jump in from too far away, even when you're quick like Ward, you can leave yourself available. Get away with it sometimes. But like a young kid with a fast sports car, sooner or later there's going to be a cop at that red light. And the cop in this case would be a punch by Aripgadjiev at the right time.
Well, Ward jumped in and landed a punch, and Aripgadjiev tied him up, and he got a point.
Bob, you just mentioned again former heavyweight champ of the world Evander Holyfield behind us yelling double up your jab to Ward. There are two ways to take away size from a big opponent, which Ward is trying to do. One is to use your legs, get angles, make and tempt the bigger man Aripgadjiev to come in, give up his size. The other is to work in the old standard way, and that means press in behind your jab, that cover, so the taller man can't see you, can't do something as you're coming forward. But size and distance dictate how many jabs you need. With the size of Aripgadjiev, Ward needs 2 on-speed jabs to properly close that gap.
Listen to me. We got to go behind the double jab. That's how we're going to touch him. You got to touch him behind the double jab. All right, we're down 2. Don't get too excited about it. Don't run into nothing. But just work smart behind the double jab. You hear me? And just keep the straight shots. Let's attack him like this. Double jab, right hand, and finish back with a jab. Okay? Number straight shot. All right? Okay, come on. And give me some feints and run it off the feints. You hear me? Okay, come on. Let's take a little bit more chances with our offense. Okay?
Well, here's Ward jumping in with those quick hands, breaking the rules, but getting away with it. The only problem, maybe not getting credit for the score.
Bashir Abdullah, the head coach, saying double up the jab. Teddy Atlas, world-class trainer, saying double up the jab. Evander Holyfield, former Olympic medalist, a heavyweight champion, saying double up the jab.
If you're going to get in with the taller man, there has to be a plan. There has to be technique. The feet off balance there with a little help from a push from Ward. And that plan, if you're going to go forward, is behind the cover. And again, as I said earlier, depending on the range, the size of your opponent, that will dictate how many you need. In this case, at least 2 for the shorter Andre Ward. He has other choices, though, and he understands that. Mobility, movement, maybe get Aripgadjiev to come to him. Cooperate. Become small, not tall.
Teddy, you and Evander Holyfield thinking alike. Evander yelling behind us, 1, 2, 3, down the middle, straight punches. Ward shoots a right hand, then gets tied up by Aripgadjiev.
We're talking about Ward devising the proper plan, the proper scheme to get in. If he does want to press forward and not force Aripgadjiev to come to him, use the jab. What we're forgetting about is the taller Aripgadjiev not using his jab. That is being helpful right now towards the hopes of Andre Ward.
And that's one of the reasons why Ward was able to beat the taller world champion, Yevgeny Makarenko of Russia, in the quarterfinals.
Right now, Aripgadjiev giving up the favorite. The best weapon for a tall man, that lead left hand, that jab. Maybe not an accident. Ward's leg movement, making Aripgadjiev feel uneasy, uncomfortable in using that stick. Keeping Aripgadjiev moving his feet, not set to punch, and Ward uses his speed to come in and score.
Good third round for Andre Ward. He has outscored Aripgadjiev 7-2, and now the referee will stop the clock and take a look at some blood on the nose of Aripgadjiev.
Right now, Aripgadjiev only looking for big punches, which happens to be a big plus for Andre Ward, not worrying about the jab right now.
Let's listen to Andre Ward in the corner.
All we got to do is same thing, Dre. Stay behind the double jab, be first, and keep him straight. And we catch him, because this is what he's doing. He's taking one step back, and he's trying to punch, but you all over him by the time he's set. You understand? It's working. But every now and then, you got to lead with it, and then every now and then, you got to put feints behind it.
A little swelling under the right eye.
Okay. All right? Now protect it. Keep boxing smart, just like you're doing. Okay? Good. Good job. Way to execute that round.
Gold medal round, baby.
Evander Holyfield won bronze in Los Angeles in 1984.
And he's hoping to help Andre Ward be coached on to gold in 2004.
Shouting instructions. Double jab, straight punches.
You saw a little swelling under the right eye, a mouse in boxing terms, of Andre Ward's right eye. You saw Joe Sanders, the assistant coach, using his hand, does not have an end swell, using his hand to try to press down that swelling.
Well, this last round will be a cat and mouse game. And Andre Ward will try to use all of his skills and hold off Aripgadjiev for the gold.
And right now, being helped a little bit by Aripgadjiev. Aripgadjiev, once again, forgetting the most important weapon for a tall man, the lead left jab, looking for the big shots. Andre Ward sees them coming.
Ward ahead by 5, 16 to 11.
Andre Ward must be careful not to jump in. Don't get carried away with that speed. Talent got you here, but control will get you the goal. There's the quick hands, scoring a point for Andre Ward.
Aripgadjiev in the blue from Belarus, not using his jab to slow down Ward, although he landed with a body shot to Ward.
And a little help from his adversary in the red. Andre Ward using his legs to keep Aripgadjiev off balance. In close, if you're back of the United States fighter right now, you have to like that. Andre Ward's a shorter man. He's in close, takes away the long arms of Aripgadjiev, ties him up, and seconds tick down. The clock now a friend of Andre Ward.
He's up by 6 with 20 seconds to go.
Bob, you mentioned that Andre Ward has his father's name, Frank Ward, tattooed on his forearms. She said that was to symbolize him having strength in both his arms. And he said he was heartbroken not to have his father here when he would be on cloud 9. Well, Andre, I don't know which cloud he's watching from, but I'm sure it's a beautiful view. And you never look better, and he's never been prouder.
And Andre Ward joins the likes of Cassius Clay, Leon Spinks, and Andrew Maynard as gold medal winners in the light heavyweight division.
And here's how he got to gold. Legs and quick hands. That'll get you gold.
Head coach Bashir Abdullah relieved. For the United States, their lowest medal total in boxing since 1948 when they won only 1. They've won 2 here in Athens, but
Baby,
one of them gold.
My wife, my kids, I love you. Grammy, Debbie, Gabriel.
You go, baby.
Wife Tiffany, sons Andre Jr. and Malachi. Andre Ward will raise those arms with his father's name tattooed on the inside to the heavens. He is the gold medal champion in the light heavyweight division. He beat the reigning world champion along the way. 20-13, the final score. Aripgadjiev of Belarus will settle for the silver. Andre Ward has secured the United States' first Olympic boxing gold medal since 1996. The 20-year-old from Oakland is with Kenny Rice.
Thanks, Bob. It was 3 weeks ago. We were at practice. One U.S. boxer stayed in the ring 10 minutes while his teammates got dressed to work out. He's the one that takes home the gold medal. Andre, congratulations. At that time, you told me, I am here to win a gold medal. How does this feel now that you've accomplished it?
Well, first of all, I got to give honor and glory to God, my personal savior, because without him, it wouldn't be possible. Rap-A-Lot Records, Tiffany, baby back home, my wife and my children, and all my family. I love you. I'm coming home with the gold like I said I would.
You were able to get inside after the third round. Going into that third round, they were telling you in the corner, double up on the jab, cut down his size. How were you able to do that?
It was the strength the guy gave me. He was an awkward guy, and I got a habit sometimes of lunging in with my punches, and I saw the tape, and I knew he would back up and try to counter me, and he did, but I was able to pull the victory out. In the second round, I got thumbed in my eye, and I saw a double, you know, and I never experienced nothing like that before, but I remember what I told God, no matter how I win, just give me the victory, and he did that.
You've talked, of course, about the honor of your father, Frank, who passed away 2 years ago. You wear tattoos, you carry his picture. You said earlier to me that he is going to be with you here in Athens, certainly in spirit. Do you feel that now?
I do. I believe he was looking over me, and I did it, Pop. I know you're looking at me. I love you.
Congratulations. Thank you, Andre.